Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to another episode of our glorious Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Let's Play. Yet another beautiful day lies ahead of our beautiful nation as we continue to make progress across the board. Folks, I will not bore you with a prolonged introduction. Just want to mention really quickly, as always, if you've been enjoying this series, if you would like to see it continue, please don't hesitate to keep letting me know. Leave those likes and comments down below, folks. They make a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel. Again, I look at the number of likes and comments for a quick read on people's interest levels on the various things I'm up to on the channel. And of course, I do read through all of the comments as well, and they do directly impact what I do and how I go about doing it. With all that said and done, folks, let's go ahead and get this party started. Now, I zoomed all the way over here because I just wanted to remark on something that I noticed sort of between sessions as I was editing that previous session. This spot over here, like even now, actually, while I'm panning around trying to showcase the area, this little isolated spot of ours is actually much more isolated than I'd initially realized, and I quite like that. I quite like just how far away it is. It's almost like the antithesis of Uprisinggrad and even, you know, Vetserinkagrad to maybe a lesser degree. But those are big cities, the hustle and bustle. You know, they're even Brixtonia seems like a busy city in comparison to this quaint little corner over here, and I quite like it. What we'll probably do over here, as some of you mentioned in the comments, we'll probably make like a small village over here. Think of it like a ski village where, like, you know, the local workers kind of live in those buildings and those houses, and it's all like small restaurants and things like that. I think that would be a fun thing to establish. We have the Mountain Hotel over here already, and I think we might make a bus line that brings people up over here very rarely, very slowly, like, you know, a mini bus, 30 people at a time kind of a thing. And of course, by air is the primary method of arrival over here, though we might also establish an airport, like a small domestic airport somewhere down over here, and then people get driven up the... I'm really excited for this space. Let's not forget there's oil and stuff to be had over here, so let's keep that in mind when we try to build our, you know, beautiful mountain village, as it were, that there's going to be a bunch of pump jacks over here pumping out the oil. So maybe we build it down in this direction or something. But either way, I'm really pumped for this, and I wanted to share that because I just want to, you know, hear if there are any thoughts, or if you guys know of any mods that you think might be worth investigating for this purpose. I'd love to hear it. Maybe, by the way, also we'll establish some cable car connections over here. Some of you pointed out that maybe I'm overdoing it a bit with the choppers, and I'm definitely going to check myself before I wreck myself. I don't want to have too many choppers just taking over the airspace, but I feel like one isolated set of helipads over here isn't going to be a problem. And yes, we do need to change this one, actually, but we'll do that in a bit. I don't think that's too much of a problem. I don't think that's too wild. Like, I'm thinking about my own experiences going snowboarding, technically not skiing, but same, you know what I mean, to a mountain. And just thinking back on that and how I got there and that kind of stuff. So I don't think a chopper is too bad, even though I took a prop plane, which is what's inspiring my thought of a domestic airport somewhere, maybe down over here or down over here. Anyway, lots of cool ideas for this space. I'm excited to explore that as we explore this as well. Hopefully this all will be the focus of today's session. That's the plan. And then after that, I do want to take a look at our unemployment situation. I mean, it's been getting pretty bad. If we take a look at our pop stats, oh hey, we've crossed a threshold over here, gone from what the 79k we were stuck at for quite some time up to 81 now. That's good, but the downside is that there is an extra digit over here. That is not cool. Unemployment has more than skyrocketed. Oh my god, it's gone interstellar. That is not good. That is not good. Oh yeah, okay, you know what? This session, I think I'm going to try and primarily focus up over there, but next session, maybe I come back and deal with some of this unemployment. Many of you have pointed this out in the comments as well. It's like, I keep building houses, but, you know, people are moving to places with nothing to do, and that is a problem. I need to sort that out. So maybe I do that for a session next time, try and course correct a little bit, because this ain't good. But hey, you know, that's pretty cool. We hit a milestone up over here. We hit a milestone over here, and on the topic of milestones, this channel has actually hit a milestone recently as well. This Thursday, well, it hasn't hit the milestone, but it will be hitting the milestone soon. I can't speak right now because I'm so excited about this news, but this Thursday marks 5 years of this channel's existence. 5 years I've been doing this. It's been just absolutely wild. To celebrate, I'm going to be doing a live stream. I still don't have all the details in place. I'm still trying to figure out a couple of things here and there, but if you want to know the details as they get kind of set in stone, join the Discord, follow me on Twitter, Links to both are in the description down below. I'll keep everybody updated. I've got quite a few things planned for this, again, for this, in my opinion at least, rather major milestone. I'm really excited. I'm really thrilled that I've had the opportunity to do this, and it's just been an absolute joy having all of you along for the ride. You know, bumpy as it's been at some times as I adjust the the trains down over here, it's been an absolute joy and a pleasure. So even if you don't regularly make my streams, even if you aren't, you know, usually into streams, it'd be great to have you drop by, even if it's for a couple of minutes, just to say hello or something. Gonna try and keep it at a convenient time, but it will be a longer stream than my usual, so hopefully folks will be able to drop in and out as is convenient. And yeah, we'll spend some time celebrating together. I'm planning on playing a game that I can kind of be a bit more chill with, so I can hang out with chat. We can kind of talk as we're playing. We can have a good time, basically, and celebrate. And again, if you can't make the live stream, the VOD will be up right after as well, so you can be a part of the good times like that too. But yes, this Thursday, that is the 6th of May, at some point in time during the day, depending on where you are, we'll be having a live stream. For more details, join the Discord, follow me on Twitter. It'll all be in the description down below. I'm really quite excited. Anyway, so just going to fix these trains up really quickly. I did some experimentation between sessions, and I can proudly, at least somewhat proudly, say that my experimentation was not only successful, but quick. I didn't have to do like 30 different things to come to a solution, which was nice. But with that said, I found a solution. I tested it for like, I think it was like, I let the game run at double speed for maybe 5 or 7 minutes or something, and it seemed to be running smoothly. But as you can tell with my language, my word choice, I'm still leaving room for some things to go wrong. Now, some of the fixes I apply are based on things that some of y'all have mentioned in the comments. I'm taking that to heart as well. Hopefully I've not misinterpreted anything, but we're very close. We're very close. I just have to get some of these trains out of here. So we're sending these guys back and out, sending these guys back over here, and then we can start modifying some of these semaphores. One of the key problems I have over here is that I have way too many two-way junctions and tracks, and it's just a hot mess, because trains are getting confused, right? They're just like not sure about which way to go or not go. Like, look, that guy's still stuck up over there. I think once I make the tweaks, this jamming won't be happening as badly up over here. Let's go ahead and actually start making the tweaks right now. So you are going to be a one-way this way, and you are going to be a one-way that way. I believe, actually, yeah, you're fine over here, and you're fine up over there. I'm wondering if these should be chains, but up over here, these guys will also be turned into one-ways. You are going to be a chain going one way that way, and you're going to be a chain going one way this way, and that should solve that problem. So trains they'll come through, or they can switch around over here if necessary. Maybe I have too many crossings as well. But they can come through over here. Once they pass through, depending on which slot is free, they'll use this crossing to pick one. And on the way back, they can only go through here, so they'll never come up over here and jam this line up. And that should do the trick. Famous last words, perhaps. Let's go ahead and hit play and just observe this for a moment. I want to make sure it's working as my testing had it work. Looks like you're still stuck up over here. Are you, or are you moving? Ah, there you go. You are moving. I was like, I thought I saw it like lurch forward, and I did. So it's making its way through. This guy's waiting over here because this guy's in this orange block right now. Again, I could establish another block further up, maybe like... There's a crossing over here. I could establish a block like further up so it could go a little bit further, but I don't think that's necessary. You can see these guys move pretty smoothly. So you're good. You're moving up there. And you're moving up over here. This is unfortunate because this is actually a split. This is not really a two-way. It's a split to go up to that passenger spot. Though I don't think we'll ever use it, to be honest. Oh, we're good over here. Now you're stuck over here. Why? Because of this train up over there. Okay. Now you're going to pull back. What happens over here? You're going to be set free, hopefully. Nope. Alright, so I think this guy would be a regular, or actually a mixed one. Because this way we have a junction right over here, so that should do the trick here. We'll pull up to there. Hopefully that's enough room to let our trains through. Yeah, there you go. You're going to come through here. Once this guy comes through, Interesting. You should be able to push through, right? Yes, okay, good, good, good. I was like, I don't remember there being a jam over here when I was testing, but here we are. But no, it looks like we're fine. So this guy's going to be able to come through. This guy's going to be able to go through as well. This one way over here and this one way over here, the set of one ways, I should say, I think is what's going to solve our problem. Because now you're going to come through over here, and once this guy gets through, this guy's going to be set free. And everybody else should be good to go. Right? All the way back over here. You're waiting here, because this guy is not only checking this block, he's checking the next block too. So that's something I might want to adjust. And why are you checking the next block? You're a chain. Is this what's stopping you? I guess it was. Are you planning on going straight through rather than going down, around, and up? I just want to watch what this guy does, just so I have an understanding. Because if I'm not mistaken, he should be going to the warehouse. Because he's just delivering food, yeah. So that confuses me a little bit. We have a chain over here. And I guess he was considering this. So I wonder if I shouldn't add something over here. We go ahead and just place regular semaphores right down the middle. Now this changes some of my some of what I was experimenting with, but I want this to be a bit more efficient. Go ahead and make this there. One ways, both ways. And we'll find out if that does the trick. I guess this should technically be a chain because there's a junction over here. Technically. Alright, we'll see how that works out. We'll see how that works out. We'll come back to it later on, and if it's causing us some struggles, we'll deal with that. Actually, what I should have done before I got into all this is stopped some of the work up over here, because we have some troubles. So a little bit of wasted resources, but hey, we provided employment for a little while. Alright, so what I need to do, unfortunately, as I realized, and I left annotations on the video as well, I realized, like, right after the session was done, the forklift garage, rather, the forklifts are not able to traverse buildings. And for some reason I had it in my head, I was like, yeah, they can traverse buildings, right? They can't. So we actually have to fix this a little bit. It's not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and demolish our forklift garage. Okay, can I stop? What they need to add is like batch suspend construction options as well. Like, we're probably going to demolish all this stuff as well, but for now, I'm just going to suspend. Well, you're already completed. That's unfortunate. Hey, like I said, providing employment, right? This is something countries can actually sometimes do. Is they make projects that don't actually need to exist as a way to provide employment through like perceivable means. Like, oh yes, employment, unemployment has dropped. Cool. What was accomplished? Nothing valuable. Okay, back over here. With that said, though, I mean, I say nothing valuable, but please take that with a grain of salt. Obviously, people being employed is in and of itself valuable, but I don't want to get into that conversation right now in the middle of trying to solve other problems. Let's go ahead and get rid of these connections, right? So we have over here the road cargo station. We have a junction over here. We have the warehouse over here, and we have the meat storage over here. Now, the struggle is also with the meat storage because its connections are only out this way and up this way. And with the garage, or sorry, with the cargo over here, I think I'm going to get rid of you as well. And get rid of some of these roads too, because I have to just adjust how the space works. Right? Get rid of these guys. We have our garage we can pop down over here. Because if we pop you down over here, you will have access to everything. I could probably pop you down like this instead. This will give you access to the warehouse. This will give you access to the cargo station, not that we want it, and it'll also give you separately access to the meat storage that we're going to put there after all. Alright, cool. Pop you down like so. Road connection up over here, up over here. So here's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and put you down after we get rid of the wires over there. And I'm fairly confident that this will work as intended. And we'll do the infrastructure. There we go. So, pop you down there. No automatic connections. Or I guess the automatic connections at least lets me put the building down, so fine. Go ahead and drop you down there. We'll get rid of this, because what I want is the modded... where are you, buddy? Forklift facility. Road crossing. A little too tight. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. We could do it over here as well. Get rid of that connection. Get rid of this. Go ahead and get the factory road crossing. Establish you like that. I don't know if the road will connect, actually. Try it. Pop you down there. Get rid of this. Get the road down. Like so. Oh, come on. Doesn't really want to connect. There we go. Beautiful. Hooked up like that. Let's go ahead and get this connection over here. And let's go ahead and get the meat storage. Construction. Sorry. Get that commissioned. Construction over to our storage. Meat storage. Yes, down over here after all, right? I could do this kind of a thing. Do we want to use the road cargo station, or do we just drop meat off at the meat storage itself? I think we drop meat off at the meat storage itself. It's just faster. And meat doesn't have to be delivered as often. That's some of the clogging we've seen at other locations, right? So let's go ahead and pop you down over here like so. I mean, I could put a crossing down if I really wanted to, but no. Pop you down like that. Cool. Go ahead and clear this road so we can make this connection down over... Oh, of course you can. Get rid of that. Work with me, game. Come on now. Alright, better, I think. I'll take it. And we can hook this up down that way. We can probably turn off near snap and get a better connection. Yeah, there we go. Still would cause a bit of a backup over here, potentially. I don't think we need a roundabout here. I don't think we need a roundabout over here. This is a pretty simple set of connections. I could do this instead. But really, ideally, trucks will be coming up this way. Other trucks will be coming around up this way. So, let's do that. Yeah. Those lines aren't straight, but I'm going to ignore it. This is an attempt at self-improvement. Try and ignore some of those horrendously not so straight lines, and I will put down some trees or something. So this way, we have the forklift garage, we have the road cargo station. Trucks come through, they drop stuff off, it automatically gets transported to the warehouse. Forklifts go to the warehouse, pick it up, drop it off at the shopping center. Meanwhile, other trucks come through, drop stuff off at the meat storage. Forklifts come through, pick stuff up from the meat storage, and I'm 90% sure they're able to go back through the garage to deliver to the shopping center. It would be foolish if they weren't able to, right? We've done that before. It's been so long since I set one of these up. Throwing me off. We have the garage at the end over here. You know what? I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? In a worst case scenario, we would move the garage over here and put another crossing over there, like it's not the end of the world. I just don't want to wastefully put stuff down. Sure, we'll go with this, and then this is what I will copy over to the other side. Oh my god, it's such a struggle for me to ignore this. Man, I'm not even joking. Oh, let's go ahead and demolish all this. I mean, I could maybe just make the adjustments here as well rather than demolish everything and struggle with the clone tool again. That's our meat storage, our warehouse. Go ahead and get rid of you. And, well, that's our meat storage, right? That's the forklift garage. Get rid of you. I quite like these connections over here. It's unfortunate. You stay there. So it's not all wasted, actually. Not terrible. Okay, yeah, not that bad, actually. Not that bad. Go ahead and get our forklift garage. And I believe down over here does the trick. I need to get rid of you as well. A little flattening required. Come on now. There we go. Ooh, might not be able to connect it to the main road there. Let's find out. I will have to rotate the meat storage, unfortunately. Pop you down like so. Go ahead and... that goes out that way. Too bad. Not the end of the world. Over to storage. Meat storage. Flip you around. This way. Nope. This way, I guess. I'll put you down like this. We'll have the road connection over here. Not too bad. I'm wondering if I pull the road from here. I'd rather not have it be on the main road, I guess, you know? Do something like that. Alright. Come on now. Sure, pop you down there. Will this road work? Too steep. No surprise. Can't go down there either. Let's see. Go ahead and raise height from center. Try and build this around this way, basically. It doesn't like this dip over here. Again, unsurprisingly. If we smooth a little bit, that might do the trick. That's too steep. Yeah, it really doesn't like this. Alright. The terraforming, while I like it, sometimes it causes these kinds of moments where it's just like, well, that doesn't really make sense. That would work a lot smoother in real life. I would be able to terraform this a lot more specifically, I think, in quote-unquote real life, as it were. Like, yeah, that's a fine path. That's a fine road for trucks to take. They'll be fine. That's exactly why I'm smoothing it a bit more. Come on, baby. Work with me here. There we go. Loop you around. Beauty. See? Nice and safe. Nice and safe. Go ahead and build this bad boy. Pay for it. I wonder if... So we can go ahead and get rid of all of this. Connect it like this instead. Don't make me... Interesting. I can't, like, get rid of that pink dot with the waypoint trick. Fair enough, that's a decent enough connection. Hook you up over here. Cool. Can we hook this up? Yes, we can. Don't want to go too far out if I don't have to. So here the trucks will come up this road to go to the road cargo station. And hopefully they'll be able to actually split off. Let's go ahead and do this. I realize I want them to split off sooner rather than later to go to the meat storage to drop stuff off there. So they don't... if there's a backup, which I hope there never is, but if there is a backup, we're ready for it. Alright, cool. You, though, over here, can we move that forklift garage just a little bit further down? Like so. What about that connection? Road. That's not going to connect. Do this kind of a thing instead. That might be more viable. Okay, pop you down like that. Road connection like this. Hopefully it'll... Yeah, that'll work. I wonder if... That's silly. Go ahead and do that. Again, this road will rarely get used. It's primarily for delivering fuel. And over here, I don't think we'll get a road connection up over here. It's too steep. And I don't care for this to be a full loop. I don't mind if trucks come up and then go out the same way, in fact. It's not the same thing as down over here, where I wouldn't mind them going through and looping around and maybe even going further up to serve more stuff down over there. So I'm fine with this. Alright, those relatively similar looking builds have ended up completely different. So we've got the garage over here. Yes, we've got... Truck comes through, drops off food directly into the warehouse. Garage, forklift rather, comes up from the garage, picks stuff up, goes to the shopping center. Same thing over here. Meat storage, truck comes through, drops off meat. Forklift comes through, picks it up, drops it off at the shopping center. Worst case scenario, we would have to put another junction and pull this over a little bit, or we've got room to play. So I think I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and hit resume. And let's also hit resume on all of these constructions. Again, I would like to have our people build these. It would be nice. Again, it provides employment as well. For real this time, this is actually good. Oh, up there. And I'm glad we didn't have to tear everything down. Actually, a lot of it was preserved, so definitely feel good about that. Definitely feel good about that. Just make sure all of it's been resumed. Right. Looking good. Looking good. Let's go and get some trees down so I don't have to look at the... lack of alignment as head-on. Put down a bunch of pine trees down here. We could put down some statues and stuff as well. For now, just putting down some green. I think it'll be nice. And up over here as well. Let's go put some trees down. Alright, cool. I do believe we have power coming through all right. If we take a look at our infrastructure. Yeah, though I might want to establish another another connection down over here. We definitely need to rework our electricity as well. Our power grid is overwhelmed is an understatement, really. Definitely an understatement. And over here you can see actually we do have some blind spots as well. What if we put a substation down over here? Do we have power coming from... Oh, it's so cool, man. Oh, look at that. It's so cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at voltage, right? Voltage or megawatts? Wattage that I want to look at. That turns red. Yeah. Alright. I think up over here we could get ourselves set up. Where is the actual... There we go. Power coming up over here. We have the switch over there. Coming up over here. I wonder if we establish another switch or if I draw another line out from down over here. You guys are already being taxed quite a bit, eh? Quite a bit. Again, I feel like the wires could do more work. What's the deal here? You're coming up that way. Okay, if I establish you over here, you'll be able to service everything but the shopping center. So why don't we go ahead and establish you over here instead. Alright, if I pop you down here, it's going to figure this out. We're not auto building. Yep. Pop you down there. And I get another switch. Perhaps over here. Right. I want to put down one of those more rural style switches. Go ahead and build. Power transformer, I believe. Switch, yep. Go ahead and pause for a second while we sort this out. Thank you. And so in comes the switch over here. And then our connections come up here, hook you up there, and then this one will continue onwards. Up this, go up there, right? So let's go ahead and pull this out to here, across the road, all the way up, and hooked up to there. Cool. Go ahead and pay for all that. I just want to see how the colors change over here. All right, green over here. Stay green. Well, this thing needs to be built. And what's the deal here? You're connected. I'm getting no colors over here now. You're not getting any power either. Is this not the right switch? That's the only explanation I can think of. Go ahead and sort that out. If the game will let me. Come on. Because I remember there's one switch that works a little strangely among the modded ones. By the way, I can't remember now if I mentioned this earlier. I meant to. If I forgot, then I apologize, but I'll mention it now. I have updated my mod list. Some of you pointed out to me that the mod list is not up to date on Steam. I apologize for that, but I have gone ahead and fixed that. So you'll be able to find all of the mods that I'm using that you've seen across this playthrough, as well as some mods that I'll be showing you today that I'm quite interested and excited to integrate into our playthrough. But you can find that mod list linked in the Discord. Again, that's linked in the description down below itself. But yeah, thank you for pointing it out. I did not realize that it had not been updated, but it is now, and you'll see all of the glorious mods that we have been using and will be using. And I'll be doing better to keep that up to date and updated every time I add some new mods in. We're getting more power out, so this is... I feel... So, my understanding is this is red because the entirety that comes after it is yellows and oranges. I think if we reduce some of the strain down the line even further, we'll be okay. Wow, look at that. Oof. Might need to draw another line anyway. Anyway, I have received some explanations with regards to how these work, and I just want to like test it out to see it exactly, like just to understand exactly how it all kind of comes together. But the rain reminds me I should really take a look at upgrading some of our construction, because it turns, I've been told, a dirt road into straight up mud roads, which means that construction and stuff slows down even more so. You know, it doesn't last that long, though. I'm going to wait until we have, like, a heavy rain or something, and then we'll consider that. Though at farms, I might want to consider upgrades, if any are necessary. I've been upgrading these farm roads for the most part. They're no longer dirt roads down here. It's mostly construction sites that use dirt roads, and we've got some dirt roads up over here, but these are rarely used, you know, parts of the country. So I think I'm okay with dirt roads, so I might be, like, forgetting a major area. The big concern, of course, is this. But then again, no, it's actually maybe I should auto build all this. But actually, before I get to that, I just realized down over here it was pointed out to me that I am. There it is. This little piece over here. Boom. Thank you again. Like I say always, I read all the comments and I try to address all the things. All right. With that done, hopefully it doesn't break anything. Looks like we're all good down over here for the last quite a while, actually. Hopefully it stays that way. But with that done, what else are we looking at today? Right. Nuclear City. Right, because we've got this all sorted, and this also... Well, hold on, first of all. Okay, we do have some construction offices working away. These guys are definitely seeing some action. Yeah, okay, good. Just wanted to make sure we were getting progress down over here. Look at that, quite a few people coming through as well. Well, these are all the tourist buses. Yeah, quite a few people coming through, I think, getting the job done. In walking distance for quite a few people, so let's go ahead and increase the number of workers that can come here from outside of a construction office. Lots of employment to be provided over here, so we might as well provide it, right? Go for it over here as well. Everybody else can come from construction offices. Alright, now we can turn our attention up over here to, as I mentioned, some of the new mods that I'll be using that I'm actually quite excited to showcase. Now, last session I talked about this one mod that allowed us to stack buildings like this, where it's like, oh, there's a cinema down here, and on top of that is the rest of the building. I would love to see an evolution of that mod, an evolved version of the mod. I think it's a great idea, great job by the modder, very inventive, very clever, and it's also very fitting with regards to real-world practices. This kind of like mixed usage. But it'd be great to see, if it's even possible for modders to do this kind of a thing, it'd be great to see a variant of this where it actually attaches to the building, kind of like we have, you know, like rooftop helipads and stuff like that. It'd be cool to see if there's a version... I should stop this thing from being built. Okay. If there's a version, or if a version can be made that attaches much like that, so you have to have it in a certain area with a certain bit of overlap so they hook onto each other. And when they hook onto each other, not only is this like added service placed in the area like this mod already does, but the building it's attached to perhaps has its maximum capacity dropped a little bit by, like, you know, 100 or whatever's suitable. I can't think of a number right now, but that way it does have a cost associated with it, where it's just like you don't just get the benefit, because that's kind of what I was hesitant about with this DLC, with this mod in the first place, and many of you felt that way as well in the comments. It just feels like, well, I haven't taken up any space. Sure, I have to provide it with you know, food and stuff if it's that kind of a place, if it's that kind of a building, but it doesn't consume any space. It also doesn't take away from the building I've put down, so there's a very little cost to this mod. So I don't think I'll be using it any more than I've already used over here. Let's leave it be, unless people think it's a horrendous atrocity, in which case I'll get rid of it. But otherwise, let's keep it here. However, I'll use that to segue into another mod I've come across, which can be found under residential. Now, this is actually a pair of mods, and again, they're in the mod list. These are lofts. So these guys are actually raised buildings. If we can, yeah, so you can kind of see how there's like a little gap at the bottom there. So this is a raised building, and I assume the numbers have been adjusted accordingly to reflect the nature of this building, or of these buildings, I should say. And there's quite a variety as well. You can see there's brick variants. There's like looks like these are just like straight up, you know. Oh, is that just brick as well, or it's actually like concrete or something? Anyway, there's a couple of versions, a couple of styles. I quite quite like it. They're quite charming, but that's only half of the deal. So the mod is split into two categories. There's this, which is like the actual residential spaces, and you can see they don't get too big, 65, 55. One of them could fit 100 people, but that was one of the bigger ones. We got 115 over here, but again, it's a chunkier building. How would you look over here? I would kind of break the visual we're going for. But that's only half of it. So you put one of these down, and then you put down one of these, which like attaches itself. Well, not attaches, but fits underneath your building, and provides services of various kinds. You know, it's a small double-sided grocery store, a small chic clothing store, restaurants of various sizes. We got a strip mall. I like this. I like this a lot. And so what you end up doing is, oh, what is this? When did I get this one? Oh, a while ago. These are nice department stores, little corner department stores, which I might want to start using as well. I quite like their look. Hang on a second. Down over here. But the one connection. Good look. Not an impossible thing to place. What about this one? Oh, this was just head on. 12 tons of clothes, 4 tons of meat, 12 tons of food. How much does a regular one do? Shopping center. Wow. Regular shopping center does a lot more. So that's a small shopping center mod. Ooh, okay, we'll leave this one for now, but maybe up over here we establish a corner one. I like how they look. They're really fancy looking. Maybe we just save them for the nuclear city. Maybe not the town so much as the city that'll happen across the river. Sorry, so back on task. I like these quite a bit. So you put down a building, you put down the thing underneath it. There's a cost associated with it, and it looks good. And you have to deliver goods and stuff to it as well. Pretty cool mod. There's that, but the one I want to put down here right now, actually, is with regards to attractions. We have the Pier 84 that I think would be quite nice to have down over here. Yeah, we got a good spot for it. Again, this is primarily, I guess, for tourists. Right, but it provides employment and it looks good. And I think it kind of makes sense. Maybe not on this side, closer to the nuclear stuff. Maybe on this side, away from the nuclear stuff. That's a cool place for the kids to come out and hang out as well, I guess. Got a nice spot for it right over here, right next to that bus stop. I like it. Pop you down over here. Come on now. Where's my line? There it is. Pop you down over here. Cool. I'm really excited for this space. We could also put one down over here, our first kind of like seaside chill spot, right? It would make sense. Up over here, you'd have easy access to it. Right next to some major like media buildings. Go ahead and pop you down over here, and we'll allow people to build these. Get you up like this. We'll have the road connection. This road will finally not just be a dead end on this side. Down over here, yeah. And the footpath connections will connect the hotel as well. Pop you down like so. Beauty. This won't... Oh, maybe. Nice. And let's see if this will hook up. Don't think so. Too steep over here. Doubt we can flatten. Oh, we can. All right. Okay. There's like wall running up there. It's like you have to like get some momentum to get you like over that hump. I don't know about that. I don't know about that so much. I don't think we'll be able to lower this at all in any way. Nah. Alright, smooth it out. Check one last time. That still looks like a launch ramp. Get rid of that. Let's go ahead and attach it over here instead. That's not too steep. Come on, be reasonable. Be reasonable. Smooth it out. Go. That should do the trick. There we go. Beautiful. I wonder if... I don't think we need to round about over here either. Famous last words, maybe. Hook you up like so. And let's get the footpaths out. Like so. And I could even connect you over here. It might not be a bad idea. Make it easier to get over here. Problem is though, can I hook these guys up? Nah. I could set up the underpass. So to be honest, I don't know if I can actually fit it here. Infrastructure's in the way. I were to pull you out this way. Right here real quick. Pedestrian tunnel. Oh, that's to actually just build the tunnel. Let's see. Nah. It ends up above. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I had a feeling that would not work out. Pop you down here. Let's try this. Pop you down. Come on now. We got a sweet spot. Pop you down here. Come through. I quite like these kinds of things, and I should really use them a bit more. We have an entire underground... Well, I call it entire. It feels half-finished underground network of pathways in downtown, like core downtown Toronto, called The Path, and it's quite a good way to get around, especially when the weather sucks. The question is, how do I just be able to go up like this, right? I would imagine. No, I gotta go into underground mode, right. So much wild new stuff. Can I not hook you up when you're in underground mode? Well, that's curious. I might have to finish the building first. Go ahead and just pay for this just to find out. Because I want to be able to like hook these guys up and just make it easier to get over here from out over here, right? Like if you're at the beach and you want to go over, it is kind of silly that you'd have to like go to the hotel first and go out the back door. Oh, weird. Why am I not... Ah, gotcha. Okay. Let's see. You won't let me do. Can't go under buildings. Shouldn't have been... Oh, no, yeah, you can. Alright. Bam, there you go. Nice curvaceous tunnel over here. Take it. Alright. Learn something new every day. Here for you as well. Go. And back up to the surface. Get this thing set up over here. All this construction going on. I feel bad for the tourists who are coming through right now, but hey, it's for better tourism in the future. Hook you up over here. Knowing that these show up on ground level as well, but it makes sense at the same time. Hook you up over here. Wondering if I want to do it differently. You know what? No, it's fine. It's fine. Let's go ahead, while we're back here, let's go ahead and auto-build these guys as well. Let's go ahead and auto-build these upgrades too. Just, they're small, insignificant, quick to do. What's your problem? Why are you stuck here? Trying to figure out the road while it was being built. I mean, it's been built. There we go. I guess he was dropping some stuff off maybe still. Either way, that should give people easy access down over here. Workers will be coming through via buses and all, but I'm quite pleased with this pier. I think it'll be nice. And I could maybe actually use the underground walkways up over here as well to get people going up and down. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but it is one way to find out, right? Like, what if we establish this, let's say, over here, and try it. Like that. Come up this way. Alright, let's see how this works. I'll pop you down there. Oh, the timing on that. If I pop you down here, and I pop you down, let's say, here, right? Get the tunnels. Will you hook up? Oh, looks like you will. Go underground. Beautiful. Beautiful. Go and commission you. And let's get these guys. It's like a bit of a loop, unless I get connection over here. Man, this game never ceases to amaze me. The underground footpaths were, again, recommended in the comments. And I was like, oh, right, yeah. Completely slipped my mind. I should experiment with these. I've been experimenting with them a lot sooner. Go. Go. You're not going to hook up there, but you'll hook up here. You'll hook up fine. Alright, I'll just clean that up a little bit so it's hooked up a bit more nicely. Whoops. Yeah, no, you. Okay, like so. There you go. There you go. And beauty. Easier access now to these tunnels. And up over here, hook you up like so. I wonder, I mean, that should really cut down on travel times, right? I guess it's kind of similar to just moving up over here. Now I wonder if I go underground, can I? Oh, interesting. Oh, I see. I'm gonna pay for this because I want to try something out. Unless I can. Yeah, I'm gonna pay for this so I can try something out. Because what happens if I could have just done this? I just realized I could have just done this at the waterfront. Actually, my bad. You come up over here. Go. Done. Can I hook this up? I don't think so. Yeah, those are definitely not hooked up. Okay, fair enough. So you have to have these to act as junctions. If you want to split it into like multiple sides, you have to have one of these down, which, okay, fair enough. I think I would like to see a crossing. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a mod out there already or one being planned where you can put down pedestrian tunnel crossings. Or maybe you can do it already and I'm just missing it, but let me know if that's the case. But does this actually make a difference? They'll just use this. I could build another one down over here potentially. Let's try. Oh, I thought I saw a spot there. Yeah, let's try one over here. I don't know if this will connect. Oh yeah, okay, good. Go over to the tunnel. Back underground. Hook this up. Probably underneath all this. Right, pay for that. I just want to see if this is actually worth anything if I'm being silly. Oh, you know what? I guess we'd have to pay for these as well. Running these experiments, and then again the rest of this city and these facilities I want to try and have built by the people. Doesn't look like you're using this. Don't know how much of a difference it actually makes. What if I add? Let's see. It's actually not showing the underground path being used at all. I wonder why. You're hooked up here. You're hooked up here. The underground section has been built. Yeah. You're connected. I would imagine they'd be able to reach. These guys can just walk up regularly, but these guys... Maybe once we upgrade the roads and stuff, they'll be able to get everywhere they need to go. Anyway, enough experimenting with that for now. Let's go ahead and write some of the other little errors up over here that I was touching on. First of all, it's far away. This actually does need to be the passenger heliport platform, because otherwise they can't actually pick anybody up. As you guys point out, these heliports are just storage, basically, like vehicle storage. So let's get the passenger heliport up over here. Much larger. Fair enough, fair enough. Go and flatten a bit. Hit from center, please and thank you. Paying for it, yes. Good. Almost. Go ahead and pay for the rest of this too. Now we'll probably store fuel up over here, though getting it over here is going to be interesting. Getting fuel over here is going to be interesting. pop you down like so. There we go. Go ahead and clear you so that we can... I was really hoping it would allow me to use the like the terraforming while planting roads down. Back up one more step. Can I move a bit more? Go. A little too steep, eh? Come on now. That's not too steep. Like right over there, there's an issue. If I nudge you like that. Go ahead and nudge you over here a little bit. Move the touch as well. Alright, it's good. Right from center, go ahead and drop this. I liked it being a little bit elevated, but too much heartache, too much headache. Flatten all this. Go. We'll smooth all the area around it as well. There we go. Nice and easy. Beauty. We'll get those trees back up as well. Go ahead and plant the appropriate building over here. Would fit nicely. I might have to flatten a bit more, but not too bad. There we go. Yeah. Auto build is on. Flatten away. And again, holds the integrity of our original plan and placement. I was really hoping for a smaller like heliport to give it that, you know, middle of nowhere vibe. But I don't have the patience to wait for like a mod that does that. Wow, that corner took a long time, didn't it? That's the construction office. I was just wondering what it was. All right, pop you down over here. Yep. Do not auto build. There we go. Beauty. Got you guys hooked up. Got you up over here. Yeah, we're fine. This will grow to be a village. You guys are okay. I wonder if you're done. Having some hospital troubles back over here, are we? That actually surprises me a fair bit. I guess we just have the one clinic with 2 ambulances. I guess that's not really enough. Why don't we go ahead and build another ambulance. What would it be? Not technical services. It would be under hospitals. Small clinic. Small downtown clinics I got as well. These are more mods. I guess these guys kind of fit underneath those buildings too. Hospital. It's a small clinic. I like the vibe. The look and the vibe. We could put one up over here right next to the farms. This is like the town center, basically. I like Brickstone, yeah. Small clinic over there. We could just add a second small clinic in same area. Nah, it's way too tightly packed now. About up over here makes sense. Down over here is also not a bad idea. Good spot for it over here. A little bit further away. Yeah, sure. Take down some of these trees. Plant some new ones to make up for it. I think we'll have the right height. Oh, I don't have to auto build here. It's become such a habit. Up down like this. Try to maintain that curve. There we go. Beauty. Beauty. Upgrade the roads. We'll build the clinic ourselves. We'll also provide employment over here. And this is a region that needs some employment. If we take a look at unemployment, like it's not as bad as some of the other parts of the country, but it certainly has problems. This will provide some jobs. We could look at establishing... I don't know if we need like another school or anything as well. What is what's the higher education versus lower education? I guess we could use... Well, no, lower education versus no education. Everybody here has at least a high school diploma. Nice. Down over here. You know, we're doing a decent job. If that's what having 0 uneducated workers implies, then we're doing a decent job of that. Some uneducated workers over here, unfortunately. The school only recently, I think, got established, and you can see it's not really topped up, just like so to speak. There's a school down over here as well. Oh man, we need more teachers. 63 workers without a job. There's jobs. No food over here. Damn. Population grows. Our fields will be more strained. Could establish more down over here. I don't know if this farm can take more. Right. Where are we? Food and crop related big field. Establish you down like so, perhaps. Yep, pop you down there. Can I pop this down over here? Nope, it'll have to be like so. I think I'd rather have the big field, yeah. Over here. Let's go ahead and establish. I don't think I can. I could have maybe fit 2 medium fields in there, but you also have to make sure that the vehicles are able to, like we're able to assign these to the various buildings that need to work with them, right? How much stones? Medium field over here, sure. Or what about a big field down over here? Cap it off there. Oh, we can put you down like this. But I guess they've changed how fields work, where not being completely flat isn't as much of a problem as it once used to be. Pop you down over here. Alright. Do up like so. Hook this up like so. Bring this all the way down here. Come on now. Sure, there we go. Actually can't use our other construction offices all the way out over here. Middle of nowhere. Hook you up. Let's upgrade these roads. And I'm hoping we're able to reach these guys. I think we will be, but... Well, not reach, but assign. Sorry. So if I assign... No road connection. Oh, don't do this to me. Fine. Have it your way then. Go ahead and get our food, big field, a little bit further down south. Hook you up. That's maybe a little bit too far down south, but it'll do. Turn auto build off before I make a horrendous mistake. There we go. And let's go ahead and get you. Come on. Get you here, here, here. I know that's not a lot, but it's something to get us started. Gotta assign more buildings to the distribution office. What about you? All covered hulls. Yeah, we could. I think we could sacrifice a couple trucks for this. I think we'll be okay. We'll find out. And if not, then we'll go ahead and purchase another distribution office to put down up over here. Alright, so that'll help a little bit. Up over here, how are our trains doing? Looking good. Looking real good. We've been playing for quite some time now, and there hasn't been a jam yet, so that's promising. And soon we'll be adding another train into the mix to try and sell some of these cars, right, all the way up over here. Gotta get some ships and stuff for that as well. That'll be interesting. But as far as fields are concerned, I have to get another, like, farm out over here. There's gonna be the farm out over there, the fuel industry up over here, and our little tiny town over here. Okay. Very cool. Now, how's this construction coming along? Is it coming along? How are our choppers doing? I haven't seen them come through in a while, actually. Back over here. Oh, have you been grounded again? Is this gonna be a constant problem? Let's see. Let's find out. Go ahead and assign. If this is a constant problem, I just have to make sure I stay on top of it. Go on. Work. Get to work on you as well. We can at least get, like, the tourism stuff going, right? Yeah. Alright, over to you. That's worrying. Some vehicles are without fuel. Okay, well, we're hooked up over here. Why are you not pulling fuel? Well, this is fun. Do I need a pump? Have I wasted all this fuel? It seemed to be working fine previously. Okay. Far from ideal. What could I do? Let's try and figure this out here. Pop you down over here. Pull the line all the way around. I know it seems kind of silly, but if it needs doing, it needs doing. I don't have enough room over here, and I don't want to lose over 1,000 tons of fuel. I'd feel really bad about doing that. Okay, let's try. There we go. Flatten like so. Might actually rotate this so it's like this instead. Flatten away. Further up. Oh, flatten away. Come on now. There we go. I'm going to plan this out and then we're going to auto build this because I need to make sure this is working. Copy down. Now, I don't know if there's an indication of buildings that can and buildings that can't. Like just pump goods through. Not necessarily oil, but any goods. It's been a couple of buildings that like aren't able to move goods like that. And that's fine. I don't know if there's like a way to tell which is which, you know? And it'd be nice to be able to know beforehand. Like, hey, yeah, this building is or is not able to force goods through before things like this get done. I'll hook you up like this, yeah. Where are my pipes? Infrastructure, pipeline. You raised up. Up like this. Pull you around, bend over here. Up and over. And around and in. So we're going to have to cancel this pipe. Do this, and then hook up like that. Cool. Pay for all that. Pay for you. Taking in and then pushing out. That's the one we built, right? Yeah, taking in and then pushing out. And hopefully, we'll get these guys some fuel. Now, either that happened instantaneously, or it was already working. Listen, it's working now. That's what matters, I guess. A little inefficient. But hey, at least it's working. Question is, are you going to start taking off and getting to work? Or is something holding you back? I guess they're building up. I'm sure they'll take to the air soon. I think. We'll find out. Alright, what are we looking at over here? These guys done? Almost. We made some good progress, actually. This thing's almost done. Down over here, almost done. Really got to get some more food and stuff being made as well. Wow, you know, I said this was going to be our focus today, but it looks like our old city. I think the problem is there's a lot of... look at that. There's a lot of issues that I keep setting aside, and ultimately they end up being distractions while I'm trying to do something else. Now, we did make some progress across the city, sure. You know, we put down our pier, we put down those pedestrian walkways, which I don't know if they're actually going to make a difference. We made some adjustments, like a lot of minor stuff, though, compared to what I was hoping to accomplish with an episode that was supposed to be focused on that. But with that said, we did accomplish a lot of stuff, though. We did manage to get our trains up and running perfectly fine down over there. Brickstonia has another, you know, clinic and just some more jobs as well down over here. We sorted all this kind of stuff out. So we got a lot done, yes, but a little different from what I had planned, I suppose. These fields, I mean, they'll make something of a difference, but not a lot of a difference. I mean, down over here, these guys really should not be struggling for food. I mean, what's going on? Up over here, what's the deal? We have some food. These guys got food, yeah. Veterinograd is relatively isolated, I think, from these troubles. Strainrexky, I think, has a decent bit of food up over here. Not over here, sorry. Well, you have picked him up, and we're good over here. Dropped it off over to here. Yeah, we're good on food. I wonder if we shouldn't ship more down, rather, I should say. We bring crops down. Alright, we bring crops down, and we got a decent amount of crops. Oh, maybe we should just ship food down instead and distribute food from over here too. We've got the highway connection down over here that can bring food to the masses. And the masses is right. Look at those numbers, folks. Look at these numbers. I mean, at least this is looking good. Our population has reached the highest point it has ever been. Very close to some major milestones. Very close to major milestones. But folks, this is where we're going to call it a session. I hope you enjoyed this one. I think good progress overall, and explored some good new options as well. Moving forward, we'll look at some of those mods I was talking about to establish the rest of this town. But what I'm actually thinking, though, and again, y'all let me know what you think. I think I'm probably done working on this town for now. We're going to work on this next. Because until some of this stuff gets established, we're just kind of like putting the cart before the horse, I think. What, we're going to make a place for, 10,000 people to live over here and then nothing to do, right? So I think we stick to this for now. Next session, tempting as it is to work on this, next session I think I should work on employment back over here, get some more jobs out there, establish, the meaning of some more needs down over here. There's plenty to do, and then session after that, we turn our attention perhaps to our little tourist spot over here. I'll be on the lookout for any mods that fit that vibe, that, that ski village kind of look. I think we could have a lot of fun over here working with the curves of the mountain, and oh, yeah, I'm excited for that. Hope you guys had a good time, though. This is where we're going to call it. Just as a quick reminder, this Thursday, again, that's the 6th of May, we will be having a live stream, not of Workers and Resources, but something. Details will be solidified in the upcoming days, if not hours. Follow me on Twitter or on Discord. Just join us there. Links to both are in the description down below, whichever you prefer. And I'll probably make a community post as well, but YouTube doesn't push notifications, let's be real, right? So I just want to get the word out there that we will be doing a live stream on Thursday. Folks, hope you had a good time. If you did, you know what to do. Leave your likes and comments. If you have any feedback, anything that you think will be more urgent than what I'm thinking, like, maybe we should focus on the fields instead of just, I don't know. Oh, good stuff. Challenges are coming our ways as we grow stronger and stronger. But folks, like I was saying, let me know. Leave those likes, leave those comments, give me your feedback, give me your thoughts. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supportive of the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big ol' thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, до свидания.